guys, Darth Deuces here with another Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch action figure review. And today I was just going around to some stores and comic book shops and whatnot, not really finding anything. In my last stop, I stopped in EB Games and they had some of the new wave in, and I was able to pick up Sabine Wren, which I will be reviewing Sabine Wren from the Black Series 6-inch line. They had some other ones there too. They had Leia and they had Obi-Wan. I decided just to get Sabine. But she was probably my second most want from the wave, and I've heard a lot of really good things about her. So I wanted to pick her up, and she's probably one of my favorite characters from Rebels. I like her a lot, actually. I think she's really cool. Let's take a look at the package first. So you got the standard red and black Black Series 6-inch packaging. You got Star Wars The Black Series logo, the figure showcased inside. A really nice image of Sabine. I really like the artwork there. Sabine Wren. Excuse me, she's figure 33. Another image of her, which I really do like this image a lot. The art that went into this image I think looks really nice. And Sabine Wren. Sabine Wren was a Mandalorian warrior, explosives expert, and talented graffiti artist qualities that came in handy as one of the first to rebel against the Empire. So pretty cool. I'm going to get her out of the packaging, and we're going to take a closer look at her inside the packaging. Alright, so I have Sabine Wren out of the packaging, and this is a really, really nice figure. I'm liking it a lot more than I thought I was going to like it, honestly. It's actually really well done. I can definitely see why people like this figure so much. It's really good. So going on with the paint and the sculpting detail, I think they did a really good job of bringing her from the animated stylized style of the cartoon to looking more like a real person. I think it translated really nicely. I think the head sculpt's really good. Sculpt wise, I think it looks great. And even the paint apps are pretty good. She's got the purple hair with the orange in it, which looks really nice. The eyes are painted really nicely with the eyeliner crisply applied. The eyebrows are painted well, and the lips are painted really nicely too, and no real sloppiness going on, which I'm really happy about. Looks really good. Then you have her tunic and the rest of her armor here. You got some weathering paint on it really nice, and the purple paint apps are really good. Chest plate looks really nice. Got these painted stripes, looks really good. And you got the Phoenix emblem, which looks really nice. And just the sculpted texture also looks really good. The shoulder pads look really nice. Got the emblem on there. It looks really cool. And the orange paint looks really nice. And you got this sort of checkered paint scheme going on the other shoulder pad. It looks really nice. The shoulder pad themselves are made of a really soft plastic, which does so she can get some extra articulation going like so, which is really cool. The skin tones are painted relatively well. Got the purple sort of elbow armor there. It looks really nice. And the gauntlets are painted really nicely with these speckles of paint on them, which looks really cool. Very cool and very colorful looking figure, that's for sure. You got the rest of her tunic and whatnot, looks nice. Got some dark and light grays, which look really cool, and some sculpted detail of the clothes. You got the belt and holster, which is sculpted nicely. Silver paint belt buckle. A detonator or comm link, I'm not 100% sure what that is, but it's right there, painted in silver, looks really good. Got the holsters here that are working holsters, which store the pistols nicely. They're attached to the belt, but they also peg into the legs, but it can be removed from the pegs, like so. But they're meant to be plugged in, I'm pretty sure. And the rest of the pants are sculpted pretty nicely. There's a nice sculpted detail in paint apps. A little sloppy in some areas, but not too bad. Got the knee plates that look really nice. Got some nice weathering painted on, and the sculpt again just looks really, really good. And the boots look really nicely. Again, having that speckled paint look looks really nice. With some light turquoise blues and oranges and silvers. And you got the purple plates right there. It looks really nice as well. Overall, a very well sculpted figure, and for the most part, a well painted figure too. Definitely a more colorful looking character in your collection. Really pops on the shelf. In terms of articulation, she's pretty good. She has a ball joint at the head with a hinge at the neck, so you can get some pretty good range of motion. She can look down a lot, look up quite a bit and whatnot. She has ball hinges at the shoulders, which can go up past the 90 degree because of the shoulder pads. Ball hinges at the elbows, which move just a little bit past 90 degrees, which is really cool. Hinges at the wrist, which can rotate. This one goes in and out. The other one goes forward and back, which is pretty cool. She has a torso joint, which moves left, rotates, and only moves a little bit back and a little bit forward. It's not too much there. Ball hinges at the hips, which move forward and back pretty good. Move out okay, though I'd like them to move out a bit more. Swivel cut at the thigh, double hinges at the knees, and hinges at the ankles with a rocker joint. So you can get some pretty good poses out of this figure. She has some really great articulation. No real complaints there. If I can get her to stand. Then in terms of accessories, she comes with a fair amount. So she comes with 2 of her pistols, which look really good. If I can get the focus. There we go. They're painted silver with some nice gray dry brushing on them to give them some more weathering and detailed look, which looks really cool. She comes with 2 of them. She can grip them both well. She has trigger fingers and can be holstered in her holsters, which is really cool. She also comes with a neat little accessory of her paintbrush thing, which is pretty cool. It has no real paint apps on it. It's just a gray plastic, but it's sculpted nicely. Looks really cool, and she can hold it well. There's no real storage for it, unfortunately, but it does look cool. And last but not least, she also comes with her helmet, which is really nice. Nicely sculpted. Paint apps are pretty good for the most part. It's made of a softer plastic, though. It does fit quite tightly on the head. It is a bit of a chore to get on and off, but you can do it. And a really cool feature of this helmet is the rangefinder actually moves, so you can actually move the rangefinder down. Something you couldn't do on both Jango Fett or Boba Fett, so that's really cool that they include that feature. And I'll just try to quickly put it on her so you can take a look. Doing this one hand's a little difficult. Get on there. There we go. Put the helmet on. And there you go. She looks pretty cool with the helmet on and with the helmet off. It's going to be hard to decide how I'm going to display her. But she looks really, really cool. I'm very impressed with this figure. To get some size comparisons real quick, here she is with Kanan, her partner in crime, or one of her partners in crime, and they're in pretty good scale. He's a bit bigger, like he should be. Just for fun, here she is next to Boba Fett. She looks pretty good next to him too. Looks pretty cool. And then the only other figure I have from the wave, which is Darth Revan. Here he is. She is next to him. So there you have it. That is my review on the Black Series 6-inch Sabine Wren. I think she's a really, really great figure, an awesome addition to the Black Series 6-inch line. If you're collecting the Black Series 6-inch line, I definitely recommend this figure. It's one of Hasbro's really knock out of the park ones. They've been doing really good with this wave so far. I'm very happy with it. If you're a fan of the Rebels show, and even if you're just collecting the Black Series 6-inch line, maybe not a huge fan of the show, I'd recommend you pick this figure up. It's a really cool figure. Anyways, excuse me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.